UT researchers have been working with the Chinese military-industrial complex, and Texas A&M's president is defending LGBTQ studies. This is Tuesday, September 9th, 2025.
Texas Scorecard presents the day's first news for the Lone Star State. The Texas Minute, with your host, Michael Quinn Sullivan.
Thanks for spending part of your Tuesday with the Texas Minute. Our goal at Texas Scorecard is to help citizens be more effective by being better informed. To that end, let's jump into today's news. For a second year in a row, elected officials in the small North Texas city of Whitesboro are proposing a big property tax increase, which could raise residents' tax bills by more than 60% without voter approval. Last year, Whitesboro proposed a tax rate that would have raised property taxes by 45% for the average homeowner, but citizens showed up and successfully convinced council members not to do it. Whitesboro city officials, though, are back at it, saying that years of low or no property tax increases have depleted the city's general fund balance, prompting the huge tax hike this year. All of this, of course, is because of a carve-out in a 2019 property tax reform law that exempts municipalities with fewer than 30,000 residents from a 3.5% tax increase cap that's imposed on larger cities. In practice, this means about 90% of Texas cities are exempt. The Whitesboro City Council meets tonight. When Republican primary voters head to the polls in 2026, they won't just be selecting their party's nominees. They'll also be asked to weigh in on a series of non-binding ballot propositions that will help shape the party's direction heading into the next legislative session. The 10 propositions were approved by the state Republican Executive Committee during its meeting in Corpus Christi this past weekend. These propositions are designed to gauge grassroots opinion on major issues. The questions will range from things like ending property taxes to prohibiting Sharia law and establishing term limits for elected officials. While the outcomes don't create law or change the state constitution, they do send a signal to lawmakers about what the Republican base expects from its elected officials. When the Texas Minute returns, you'll find out that 2 public universities have been caught behaving badly.
Do you feel increasingly isolated? Like the world has gone insane and you are part of one small, clear-headed remnant? Let me be the first to tell you, you're not alone. I'm Sarah Gonzalez, and on my new show, Come and Take It, I'm going to call out the crazy so you can be empowered to change Texas and the nation. Overcome the schemes of the left designed to keep Texans paralyzed and silent. Watch or listen to Come and Take It today.
Texas A&M could soon be facing a federal civil rights investigation following revelations that a course instructor removed a student from class over her objections to a discussion about exposing children to transgenderism. During a video obtained by Republican State Representative Brian Harris in Midlothian, a professor can be heard explaining to students how to present gender concepts to children between the ages of 3 and 12. In response to the students' complaints, Texas A&M President Mark Welsh described LGBT studies as important for those who wish to become, and these are his examples, psychiatrists and school superintendents. Representative Harrison is calling on Governor Greg Abbott and A&M System Chancellor Glenn Hager to fire Welsh and the professor. Meanwhile, Harmet Dillon, the Associate U.S. Attorney General for Civil Rights, posted to social media yesterday that she found the video, quote, deeply concerning, and that her office would be looking into the matter. A congressional report has found researchers at 2 University of Texas campuses collaborated with academics linked with the Chinese military. Shockingly, these projects were funded by the Department of Defense. The U.S. Congress's Select Committee on the Chinese Communist Party found long-standing shortcomings in DoD policies and practices that were meant to safeguard taxpayer-funded research from China's military apparatus. The report finds that researchers at the University of Texas at Austin and Arizona State University collaborated this year with individuals from institutions linked to the Chinese military-industrial complex. In 2023, researchers from the University of Texas at Dallas and North Carolina State University co-authored a paper on microlaser research with a visiting scholar from a Beijing university that works on advanced weapon systems for the Chinese military. You can find details on these stories and the others mentioned today and keep up with the latest news by visiting TexasScorecard.com. This edition of the Texas Minute was based on the original reporting of Aaron Anderson, Brandon Waltons, Adam Kahn, and Robert Montoya. Our producer is Nick Shepard. I look forward to seeing you out around the Lone Star State. Now go make it a great day.